get ready with me and talk about removing all of my tattoos. I started this process about a year ago, and I really just didn't want to have any tattoos anymore. I kept like picturing myself in a wedding dress with a bunch of tattoos, and I was just not having it. My opinion on tattoos is still the same. I still love them and think they're so cool. I just personally didn't want to have any more on my body. I got my first tattoo when I was 17, and it was such a cool experience because my dad actually brought me, and I thought that was like really cool because a lot of kids weren't allowed to get them at the time. And I still love the tattoos that I got. Like I said, I just don't want them on my body anymore. The process itself is really fast. I'm probably there for about 20 minutes at most. It's basically just this big laser, and they go over the entire tattoo, whether it's like a picture or words, whatever the case is. And they go over the entire thing, and they blow this like cool air at the same time. Not gonna lie and say that it doesn't hurt, because it's probably the most pain I've ever been in my entire life. It is excruciating, but it's so fast, so it like kind of makes it doable. It is relatively expensive. I go to this place it used to be called Clean Slate, and now it's called Removery. They're located in Wayne, Connecticut, and they actually have a Manhattan office, but I go to the Connecticut one because it's the easiest to get into, and it's only an hour away from me. It is really the most incredible thing ever. The tattoos actually disappear, but some do take longer than others. I think she was saying it depends on like how deep the ink is. So like my first tattoo, the guy who did it, like the ink is pretty deep in my skin, so it's going to take the longest, which is the one I want gone first. But of course, that's how it has to happen. I pay $550 every time I go, and I have 4 tattoos that aren't that small, so it really just depends on what the sizes of your tattoos. I think the most annoying part is that it actually is going to take me around another like 2 years to fully remove everything, because you have to wait 3 months in between each session to let your skin heal and recover. So that's kind of annoying. So if you're going to start this, I recommend starting it with enough time before like an event, if you have an event that you want it gone for. I'm on session number 4, and the tattoos are so much lighter. The one on my back is actually like almost completely gone. The best way to explain the pain is it is equivalent to like 1,000 rubber bands snapping on you at the same time with heat. I will also say I do not have a high pain tolerance, and I can handle it. I just cry. I can actually show you guys my ear because I can get the camera there. But it used to say Faith, and now it doesn't really say anything. There's just some ink left in the F. It won't take 2 more years to get rid of the one behind my ear. 10 out of 10 recommend doing it. DM me with any questions that you guys may have. Bye guys.